Welcome back. Rajabani joins us now with sports, and the local youth soccer association has been looking for some coaches lately.
They are, yeah. They're looking for coaches, a variety of age groups, from the age group of 3 all the way up to 18. This past weekend, the PGYSA had a coaching seminar, and it was a big success. One of the guest speakers was a product of the PGYSA product himself, who came up with the game of soccer very much part of his family.
And by achieving success,
local soccer coaches were treated to a special speaker with a local flavor at the annual PGYSA seminar this weekend. Prince George product Terrol Russell was in his hometown, something he's thankful for.
My heart is with Prince George, and growing up in the Prince George Youth Soccer Association and growing up with the people around me has provided me the opportunity to get to where I am today.
Russell's presentation stresses the importance of creating an environment where the athlete can make mistakes, but also learn from them.
In our society, what we have a terrible tendency to do is to have athletes or participants fear mistakes. Mistakes are nothing to be fearful of. Mistakes are something to value.
Russell works with high-performance athletes in Saskatchewan. His dad, Gail, was at the seminar to see his son speak and says it was a natural transition for Terrell after a playing career.
Great courage, he had a great sight for the game, and he had a vision for the game, but he always had a great energy, and he just picked up on soccer very well.
Gail is a familiar face on the local soccer scene. 14 years as PGYSA chairman helped inspire his son to give back to the game and the community.
My parents, I give them a ton of credit, and I've seen the time and the energy that both of them have put in. My father, he spent a ton of years and a ton of time within a soccer association, giving his life and building a structure and building a framework.
The biggest thing is when I drive by the fields and I see all those little boys and girls out there and the older boys and girls, that's what it's about.
Terrell spent a decade playing PGYSA. He's impressed by the strides made in Prince George soccer.
Look at where UNBC has gone with their programming. I give them a ton of credit for where they've been able to build those programs over the last few years. I give a lot of credit to Steve and to Len for what they're trying to put in place now.
His dad has great pride in his son's service. Clearly, it's a family thing.
I'm very, very proud that he's able to come back here many years later and make a presentation that he's going to. So that has to be good for the entire PGYSA.
Having spent years in the prairies, Russell wouldn't rule out the possibility of one day returning permanently to the city he calls home.
To me, Prince George will always be part of my heart. Who knows, maybe the opportunity to come back home will be there one day. But at the end of the day, even though I'm living somewhere else, if there's a chance to give back to the community that helped me get to where I am today, then I will definitely do all I can to make sure that that's possible.